ABC.
I'm gonna have to put these on for a little bit.
I think we're ready. We're getting ready. We're getting ready.
All
We're
right.
getting ready.
Hey,
Here we are.
we're here. Hey,
What's
it's
going
a
on,
great
Rodney?
day. I, we've already started off with some fireworks before the event, before the live started.
It's crazy, man. I think that we're going to have a good one today.
I hope so. I hope so.
Going to have a lot of fun.
All right, so I guess let's get into it. We were talking about the Olympics off camera.
Do you like the Olympics?
I love the Olympics,
Are you
and actually,
Are you a Winter Olympic guy or a Summer Olympic guy?
I am a Winter Olympic guy.
You're Winter Olympics.
I love the speed. I can probably name on maybe less than one hand the things that I would follow. I'm not a big track guy. It's okay. I am a swimming guy, so I do love the swimming. And that's going to probably lead us into a discussion here in a minute because we were having a big discussion off of the deal with one of our board, one of the directors of the podcast we're at.
You talking about Andrew?
Andrew, yes.
The Michael Phelps of soundboards?
Oh, no, let's table that for just a couple of minutes.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so
get into what you want to talk about.
All right, the Olympics. They're every 4 years now, and they've staggered them every 2 years. They started this in 1992. I went back and looked at this and got some fun facts real quick.
The Olympics were started in 92?
No, but they started staggering them every 2 years.
Okay.
Because they used to be the same year every 4 years.
I thought I remembered that.
And they came up with an ideal of, and I think it was brilliant because you get an Olympic every 2 years, but 1 year's winter and 1 year is summer, and each of those are 4 years apart. That makes sense. So, like this year's Winter Olympics will not take place again until 2030.
Oh, wow.
But the Summer Olympics will take place 2 years from now in 2028.
That's why it's so heartbreaking when they train so hard and they're older and they're not going to have another chance for 4 years.
Exactly, because they're 4 years apart.
Okay, gotcha.
And, the first Winter Olympic, because the Olympics were in the summer back in 770 BC.
Oh, wow.
When they were created in Athens.
What does BC stand for?
Before Christ.
Okay.
And so they were way back then. They were recreated again in 1894, I believe.
Okay.
And then the first Winter Olympics was in 1924. And Norway is the king of Winter Olympics. Like, they win all the time.
Really?
Like, they win pretty much every 4 years. They win them. Like, they're way ahead. There's no catching. I think the U.S. could sweep what's left today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Sunday's the closing day. And I think they still can catch Norway. They're that good.
You know that I'm part Norwegian, Scandinavian.
Well, you have the world on today. Like,
Swedish.
the USA just won the women's hockey yesterday. The men are playing in the semifinals, and you come in here with a black and white world jacket.
It's very
I don't
specific
care.
world, though.
I don't care. It's still world. It's not USA.
It's Mickey Mouse world.
Like, I'm at least got red and blue on and
Mickey
white
Mouse
socks.
belongs to the USA, created in the USA.
Oh my gosh! Here we go.
By an American who was
okay. You asked me.
also the Michael
I'm a
Phelps
winter guy.
of animation.
Are you a winter or a summer guy?
I like summer.
Why?
I like to go to Disney World in the summer.
This is the Olympics, though. That doesn't have anything to do with Disney World.
Well, Disney World is the Michael
I
Phelps
guess you
of
I guess you
entertainment
could,
parks.
if you're having to run around to try to get in line for everything. I guess that could be an Olympic event.
Well,
in and
you
of
go to
itself.
Epcot and it feels like you're in an Olympic event.
I believe that. I can believe that.
Yeah, that's
But
a big
Summer
old
Olympics,
track.
what draws you in?
Do you remember Bolt? Usain Bolt?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was so much fun.
Yeah.
I love the Summer Olympics. I kind of like the javelin.
Carl Lewis came before him.
Carl Lewis was amazing. Did you ever see Carl Lewis trying to sing the national anthem?
Yes. And that one did not go very well.
I wonder if we could pull that footage up, Andrew, and play it live.
Yeah, that would not go well. But did you?
I would definitely say Carl Lewis was not the Michael Phelps
of here we
anthem
go.
singers.
Michael Phelps was great, but he was not the Olympic of the Olympics.
Do we have a secondary mic where we can pull?
Yeah, Andrew can get on it.
We can pull the soundboard guy in.
Andrew.
You guys can't see him, but he's a good-looking dude. He runs
he's
the soundboard.
26. He's not gonna know anything about.
Is he single?
Anything before. At 26,
Are you single?
Allegedly.
2000.
Allegedly.
He's
born
allegedly
in 2000.
single. So is that mic on? Test 1, 2, 3.
It is on.
It is on.
All right, Rodney, ask away. What do you want to ask Andrew?
Well, he thinks Michael Phelps is the greatest Olympian of all time.
Well, because he is.
No. Carl Lewis, you got Eric Hodden, you got
All great Olympians.
you've got Bonnie Blair, you've got what was the skater in the 70s? Steve, do you remember? I can't even think of her name. I mean, you got Suzanne Summers. Suzanne Summers was even better than was as good.
Didn't
as
she
Michael
have
Phelps.
the Thigh Master on infomercials?
I don't know, but I think there's a lot of the great. Heck, I would put Lindsey Vonn up there with Michael Phelps.
She's really great.
Yeah,
She's like the Michael Phelps of skiers.
yeah. I mean, you've got a ton of speed skaters that could hang with Michael Phelps in that, but I do think Michael Phelps was a great. I do think he was a great Olympian.
So where do you place him? Is he top 10 for you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Top 5?
Yeah, I think so.
Top 3?
No, I think there's just as many. I think it depends, and I also think more than anything, the Olympics is graded by its own time period, and it's hard to grade it. Like you mentioned off air, Jesse Owens and Jim Thorpe.
Jim Thorpe, yeah.
Yeah, you can't grade those and compare those. More so than any other sport, I don't think you can grade those and compare those to now because the events were different and there wasn't as many events. And now I think more so than anything, it's kind of hard to compare Michael Phelps to whoever may be coming up now or compare Eric Hodden or Bonnie Blair or even Lindsey Vonn or any of those people.
So how tight of a window can we compare people in? Just
I don't know. I think you can maybe go back one or two, but I think it's
one or two Olympics?
because again, they're every 4 years apart.
How about Caitlyn
like
Jenner? Was she a great Olympian?
No, no. And
I mean, she was on the
that's
Wheaties box.
That's disappointing. That, yeah, that's kind of disappointing.
I thought that Caitlyn Jenner was a great Olympian.
Yeah, I mean, Bruce was, I'm going to call it like it is. Bruce was a great,
Fantastic.
He was, and he was, the thing about him.
For that fact, like Jordan was an Olympian.
Who?
LeBron was an Olympian.
Yeah, but
Steph Curry was an Olympian.
Yeah, but nobody's going to compare to the first Dream Team.
That's true. First Dream Team was killer.
Yeah, that is
Maybe Michael Jordan is the greatest Olympian of all time. He was an Olympian.
Yeah, but no. I mean, the Dream Team was great.
Yeah.
And all, but it's again, we had this off-air conversation too. I don't think it's as impactful when pro athletes are dominating a sport like that. I think the Olympic is the spirit of the Olympics is about amateur people that go out and do extraordinary things that you connect deeply to, because especially back in the 70s, 80s, and early 90s, when the Olympics were ran, you had a guy that was a colleague or that was a correspondent that would go and dig up the stories of the Olympics that made it so fascinating. Jim McKay.
Oh, yeah.
And those stories that he would
Great
tell
sports
about
reporter.
the people, and he'd go back to their towns. And it wasn't just the U.S. Olympians, it was the world Olympians. And it was just so fascinating because you can connect to those people.
I'm telling you, man.
And the Olympics.
McKay, he was the Michael Phelps of
it's
sports
just like,
broadcasters.
It's just like the guy that's 54. It's just like the guy that's 54. You're trying to derail me. That's not going to happen. But it's just like the guy that's 54 that's an attorney that's in the curling and got in the curling Olympics here a week or so ago. And it's just fascinating to see those kind of stories.
Did you
and when you look yeah?
Did you guys see the last Summer Olympics for one of the shooting categories? There was a guy who didn't have any eye equipment at all.
The dude from Turkey.
Yes, he just went in blind.
Yeah.
Just with him and his gun,
Yeah.
and I think he got silver.
I think he
if
got second
remember,
place, yeah.
which is just
So the definition of an
crazy.
Olympian is the highest ranking person who is not good enough to get paid for it.
I guess.
That's the
I'm gonna
definition
go
of an
with
Olympian.
I'm going to go with your. I'm going to let you stand out there on that one with that.
Well, if you're 54 years old and you're what's the sport?
Curling.
Curling. Is there a professional curling league?
Up in Minnesota, there is.
So he could have got into the professional curling league, but then he wouldn't be a great Olympian.
I don't know.
realistically, compared to every other athlete, how much money do you think the greatest curling person of all time is making compared to
I don't know.
a basketball?
I don't know what
your
curling
average
pays.
NBA player?
I think up in Minnesota, they're probably making
Oh, I'm
some
sure
pretty
they're-
hefty bets
I'm
down
sure
there.
they're making
That
decent
there's
money.
probably some side money that's going on, kind of like your golfers that are betting on the. I mean, I've
So
heard
that brings
those
up another
stories.
point. Like, if you're an amateur, meaning you're still in college, right? But you got NIL money,
Here we go.
are you a great Olympian?
I don't know. And that's good.
If there is no professional league for what it is that you do, and yet you get paid millions of dollars for endorsements, are you a great Olympian?
I think you can be. I mean, Bruce Jenner got paid for being on the Wheaties.
So you can be professional and be a great Olympian.
I think you can. Like Lindsey Vonn and the hockey, there's several hockey players that are on Visa commercials and stuff. They're not doing that for free.
Right.
They're getting paid.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of Olympians that spend a lot of money that don't make any money. Now, I think that they pay them the USOC, the United States Olympic Committee, pays them for a stipend for being once they make the team. I think that's right. But also, I think that, and I think they get paid a bonus if they land a medal.
Okay.
I think.
Well, let's go back, Andrew, and maybe you got this pulled up. Can you give us like the top 5 gold medal winners in Olympic history?
I think he's got it
So
right
do-
there.
So
That's
there's
right there.
total medals and then there's gold medals.
Okay, let's do total medals and start at number 5 and work your way up. Who's number 5?
Katie, I'm not even Ledecky.
Yeah, Katie Ledecky.
Katie Ledecky.
She's a gymnast,
She was
right?
in swimming. She was swimming.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
a
yeah,
swimmer.
that's right. She's a
Actually,
swimmer.
I think
Oh,
she's
I'm
from
embarrassed,
Texas.
man. I knew she was
I
a
think
swimmer.
she's from North Texas.
That's awesome.
I
So
think
she's
she's
the
from North
5th
Texas.
greatest of all time? Greatest medal winner, right? Okay.
She's won 14 medals. it
Who's
looks
number
like.
4?
Nikolay Adrianov.
Gymnastics.
Is he a gymnastics?
Yes, gymnastics.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry. Respect to you, mad respect. Number 4 all-time Olympic medal winner. That's fantastic. I don't remember who he is. I'm sure I've seen him on TV. Do you remember seeing that guy? Gymnast. Okay. Who's
I'm
number?
not big on gymnastics.
Who's number 3?
Number 3 is Merritt Bjorgen,
Merritt Bjorgen.
cross country skiing.
Norway.
That's not a big
Nah.
broadcast one.
Yeah,
is
we're
it?
not going to know. We're not going to. I'm not even going to. Whatever.
Have you ever tried cross country skiing? By the way,
No.
I did one time.
Did you?
Yeah, we were in a Steamboat with. We took the kids from church to Steamboat, and shout out to the Powerhouse Youth, now defunct. But we went to Steamboat, and Eric Diekman, Alex Lopez, and I went cross country skiing, and it is the hardest thing I've ever done, man.
I bet.
You're out there huffing it in the
I bet.
wilderness, and you're a long ways away from finishing the
Yeah.
track, and you just gotta.
And you can't do it. You can't. There's nowhere you can go, right?
I just fell over and laid down for about 30 minutes, and I got back up and tried to finish.
There you
It
go.
was so hard.
I
So
bet.
mad respect to cross country skiers,
Yep.
Finland. All right, who's next on the list? What number are we at?
Number
2.
2, Larissa Latania,
Gymnastics.
gymnastics.
I don't know who that is. And how many medals does number 2 have?
18 total, 9 gold, 5 silver, 4 bronze.
So 18.
18 total.
I mean, could you imagine how hard you've trained to win 18 medals?
And then you got Phelps.
And then who's number 1 all-time greatest
Michael
Olympian that
Phelps.
ever lived?
Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps with a absolute gap of 28 total medals, 23
How many
gold.
of those are relays too? Because there's
That-
3 other
that's
people.
one thing I was going to bring up. Is,
Okay.
There are definitely some sports that have multiple,
Yeah.
people doing multiple events.
Yeah, like he had some help on those.
There's relays for swimming,
I
relays.
mean,
for
gymnasts
track
have
and
multiple
field.
events, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you got some people that specialize. Like you've got it in. Now you've got it in figure skating as well.
Well, if you're
You
a
got
gymnast that sucks
team
at most of
events.
the events except for one, you're not going to have that many medals.
No, but
But
I
if you're
mean,
a swimmer who excels at all the events, you're going to have a lot of medals,
yeah,
which makes you a great Olympian.
I think another thing too to pay attention to is the gold to every other medal ratio. They have Michael Phelps has 23 gold and 3 silver
yeah,
3 silver,
and 2 bronze,
and 2 bronze.
two bronze. Rodney, can you read that?
barely.
Bro, man, you got eyesight like Michael Phelps.
All right, so the Olympics. So again, you're a summer.
Thank you, Andrew.
You're a summer.
Absolutely.
I kind of like summer,
I'm a winter.
but I really like winter.
I like the winter. I mean, it's more compelling. It seems like I think that there is, but it seems like there is a less of a pro effect than in the summer.
The summer, who are the pros in the summer?
Huh?
Is gymnastics in the summer?
Yeah.
It is.
Uh-huh.
What else is in the summer? I know basketball's in the summer, right?
Basketball, boxing, track are your big ones.
How about the weightlifting guys?
Yeah, they're all in the summer.
How about
as well.
wrestlers?
Summer.
Summer. Mad respect for the wrestlers.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not something I follow.
Yeah. Well,
I will watch a little bit of the track. For one, I watched it when Carl Lewis, because he was good. I watched Usain Bolt. And,
Carl Lewis was amazing.
And then you also had Michael Johnson as well, and he went.
Oh
to
yeah,
Baylor.
I forgot about Michael
Yeah.
Johnson. He's Baylor
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, he went to
Baylor
Baylor.
Bear.
And so you had him, and you've just got a ton more in the. He's pulling it up. You've got the golf. You got the boxing. You've got, I don't know why breaking's in there, but then you got cycling.
Breaking. That was some of the best
Yeah.
reels.
You got diving. You got to think about Greg Louganis was a really good. You got equestrian.
I
I
like Greg
golf.
Louganis.
You got karate. You got lacrosse. You got just all kinds of things there.
Did I see badminton on there?
Yeah.
There's an Olympic medal for badminton.
And I'm just saying,
Wow.
to me, some of that gets lost, but the Winter Olympics is more compacted, and I think everybody that's over 50.
Oh, I see what else is on there. Something you're really good at: table tennis.
Yeah. So hey, I'm not that great.
Oh,
but,
you were good.
But hockey is, everybody's going to always navigate to hockey because it was where the Americans upset the Russians.
What year was that?
1980.
Who was on the
Miracle on Ice.
who broadcast that?
Al, he's a football guy now. Is it
Steve,
Al
do you remember
McGraw?
who the broadcaster was for
McGraw.
the Miracle on Ice?
Al, he's a
Al Michaels.
Al Michaels.
Thank
Al
you,
Michaels.
Steve.
And had the catch line. Do you believe in miracles?
That's a great line.
Yeah. And so, and then Herb Brooks was the coach, and Kurt Russell played him.
I saw
in the
that movie. Did you see
Miracle.
it?
Yeah. It was a great movie.
Oh,
It was a
Kurt
great
Russell,
movie.
he's a great actor.
Yeah.
He's like the
Yeah.
Michael Phelps of actors.
So, the other thing that I was thinking of the other day, I just want to get your thoughts on this. It's not a big topic, and I don't know how it'll land or anything. TV and movies.
Okay.
We advertise in a movie theater that has an arcade and bowling with it.
Oh,
as
you
well.
guys do?
Yeah, and we've done it for 3 or 4 years. But I just kind of feel like I can't even tell you the last movie I went to. I don't even know if Kathy would remember, and she's driving right now, so she may have it on.
You guys don't go to
I may-
movies?
I just do. You and Shelley go to? Have y'all been to a movie lately?
Man, I'm a platinum ticket club level member with Cinemark.
So are they still as good as they were?
No,
3, 4
movies
years
are
ago?
terrible now.
Why?
I think they ran out of good stories to tell, and Hollywood is so influenced by having to be politically correct. There's PAC money, NGO money, and they're pushing agendas. And I just hate getting agendas pushed on me. Like the last time I went to a movie and somebody wasn't trying to push an agenda, one of the best movies I've seen where they didn't push an agenda was Ticket to Paradise. It was a rom-com, George Clooney, Julia Roberts. No agenda in the film, none whatsoever. It's just a
George
good.
Clooney was in the movie.
And George Clooney was. He also made the one about the men's rowing.
Yeah,
And there was
I
no
was gonna
agenda in
mention
that
one.
movie.
The Washington State.
Yes, there was no
And
agenda
that
in that
was
movie.
in the 19th. Why do we not have movies like that anymore?
I don't know.
Because there's millions of stories out there.
You know who's making movies now?
Heck, you could remake a movie.
There's Christian movie production companies that are kicking out a lot of films right now. We just went and saw I Can Only Imagine 2.
Really? How was that?
It was pretty good. I mean,
Okay.
I don't have high expectations when I go in. I'm going in to support. I'm going in to support the the mission.
Sure.
I like to go see
The
Angel
cause.
Angel Network movies.
Yeah.
The best Angel Network movie I saw was Solo Mio with Kevin James.
Okay.
It's actually the #1 rated rom-com of all time on highest rating.
So I went and saw, I guess the last thing that Kathy and I did go see was The Chosen last year.
That was good.
It was good, but they put too long.
It was.
They put like 5 episodes in the movie.
I know. I love
and it
that.
was like a 3-hour movie.
I
and
can
I'm
take a
just like,
nap and still catch the end.
I mean, to me, I would have liked for that to have been broken up.
Yeah. No, but it was good, wasn't it?
Oh, I love The Chosen.
Yeah,
I
that was
think
fantastic.
The Chosen gives us probably the most closest example, in my opinion, to what Jesus was like in real life.
I'm going to a movie tonight.
What are you going to?
Take a guess.
I don't know. I don't even know what's out. So,
Andrew, do you know what's out on the movies tonight?
is it a sci-fi or is it is it one of the?
If I tell you what the genre
Marvel
is,
got a movie out?
you'll probably figure it
Has
out.
Marvel got a movie out?
It's like a documentary.
Oh no, I don't know.
It's Elvis. I'm gonna go watch Elvis.
Oh, you're gonna go? Oh, I thought Elvis already came out. Is there a new one?
No, he died.
Is there a new one?
Yeah, there's a new one.
I thought one already came out though.
It did. I mean, there's been so many Elvis movies. I'll go to see
Is
them
there
all.
no? Yeah, I would go see an Elvis.
Yeah,
movie.
it's
I want to know. Text me how it was because
okay.
I might go to that.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
All right.
I love Elvis. Elvis is the Michael
so-
Phelps of
but
entertainers.
I also feel like not only movies, is TV shows have kind of taken a really bad.
You know what's
nosedive.
happened with my kids? My kids would rather just look at their phones
Yeah.
than to look at. They'll still go to the big screen. They still enjoy movies. They still like the immersive sound
you think
experience.
That's what it is that we've become so.
But if the
engulfed in our
movie
phones?
slows down, I look over at them, and you know what they're doing?
on their phone,
They're looking at their phones.
even though the preview said you're not supposed to do that, right?
Yeah, I mean, they say turn your phones off, and but I look around the
Mike
entire
and- Mike
theater.
and, Emily are over there breaking the law, right?
Well, they're Snapchatting or
Yeah.
texting their friends or I don't
Do you
even know
think
what they're
that's what's
saying.
maybe hurt the movie and TV industry?
I'm at this lame movie with my parents, but they're gonna buy dinner, so
Hey, free dinner, right? Who doesn't like a free dinner?
no. My kids usually like going, and my son will tell me, "Dad, I'm not going."
Yeah.
I invite them to all the movies,
Uh-huh.
and when they were younger, they would go, and
Yeah.
now that they're older, it has to be something really good,
Yeah.
something they're very excited about.
Yeah, my son was the same way.
Yeah.
So
When's the last time you and the Golden Child, who is the Michael Phelps of children? Shout out to Reese. By the way, Reese Lawson. If you're not
the
following,
Golden Child? Well, Callie.
hold
and
on
I
a second.
have-
If you're
what
not
were you gonna
following
ask?
Reese Lawson on Facebook, Reese has been posting some really excellent content.
He has.
He's been doing live shots,
He has.
and
He's really proud of what he's doing today.
he should
There'll
be
be a
proud.
post today. There'll be a post today.
He should be proud of what he's doing today. I saw it. He's
Oh,
talking
did
about
you?
the metal roof, right?
Yeah, the teeth.
Yeah, fantastic. Reese, shout out to Reese Lawson,
Yeah.
aka Golden Child. You're doing a fantastic job.
Well, the Golden Child, Callie and I have not done anything. That's what Reese would tell you.
Callie is a Golden Child too, ain't she?
And Reese just doesn't understand because, I mean, when you have girls, they're just different than guys.
Yeah, it's a different kind of.
Look, like you light up right now. If we were to talk about Emily,
it's
we could-
different.
yeah, it's
It's
just,
different.
Callie and Emily are
Yeah.
just there, and Reese. I've told Reese you will not understand it until God blesses you with a girl,
Yeah,
and then you will totally get it. You will walk up to me and go, "I get what you're saying now," because it's totally different.
they're special, but they're special in a different way.
Yeah, and it's not taken away from my son. I love him dearly, but girls are just different in a.
You almost have to put them in two different categories.
Yeah, exactly.
Like one's
They
winter,
can both be the golden.
one's
child.
Winter Olympics, the other's Summer Olympics.
No, I would say both of them are the same. And just yeah, maybe you are right. Maybe that is a good.
I don't know. I'm just digging for an analogy.
That's a good analogy. That's a good analogy. That's
I'm not
nothing
great
wrong
at
with that.
analogies.
I don't know how we got into that because, I just think today, if there's not a good game on,
Oh, when's the last time you and Reese, just you and Reese, went to a movie, went to a sporting event together? Nobody else was
Boy.
there, just you two.
that's been a while.
Yeah.
And it was probably, trying to think, and Reese is probably not watching this, but it would probably have been he's not a big Marvel guy, or we together are not a big Marvel or any of that, but we've gone to a movie like, he went to the rowing movie, but not with me. He took a girl to that, which I don't blame him. But we would have gone to something like that.
Yeah.
The Washington State rowing
Okay.
story.
Yeah.
We would have gone to something like that.
Something
and
in
I'm trying
that
to think
genre.
when the last. We went to Terrell to Film Alley because that's where we advertise that. And we went to a movie. I just can't remember the name of the movie that we went to. But it was about 2 or 3 years ago. that we
Y'all's
went.
thing is not really movies or y'all's thing is like the golf course, right?
Yeah, we're going to be on the golf course.
You guys are on the golf course all the time.
If we don't go and play golf together at least once a month, something has gotten really in the way.
I kind of figured y'all were on the golf course like once a week.
We can be.
Yeah.
It just depends on. He's kind of going down the fire academy role right now. He's trying to dip into that, and so that has put a little bit of a kink in those things. But yes, we would probably at least twice a month. Sometimes as he's gotten and back when he was in high school, it was weekly.
So are the
Shoot,
are the
it might
movies
have been
dead for your
multiple times a
kids?
day.
I mean, do they
What's that?
are the movies dead for your kids? Do they prefer their phones?
I don't know really with Callie will take her kids to the movies if they've got some good kid movies coming out.
Mm-hmm.
She and Josh will take them to the movies to watch that. But Callie's on her phone, Reese is on his phone. But I would say really Callie's a pretty darn good mom. She's a really good mom.
She's highly engaged.
Yeah, she's highly engaged with her kids. She juggles a lot. She coaches.
She just had a big
club
birthday in
volleyball.
her family, right?
29. So she'll be 30 this coming year.
Oh,
And so this is a big year towards the end of the year for her.
wow.
And so, but yeah, she juggles a lot and does it very well. She's pretty good at how she does it.
Yeah.
Because she's also going to school.
Well, I want to make a hard segue. You'd written some inspirational thoughts,
On
and
Lent?
I read through them, and they were really good, very timely.
Yeah.
This is the season of Lent.
We started on
You're walking
Wednesday.
around, you're seeing people with like, black
Yep.
marks on their forehead.
Mhm.
It always shocks me because I'm not Catholic. Are you Catholic?
No, but it's more than just Catholic. Like I'm doing it.
Oh, did you get the charcoal mark on
I
your
didn't
head?
do that. I didn't go.
That's what I'm talking about specifically. And I always look at people and, my first instinct, because I don't come from that tradition, is to be like, hey, you got something, on your.
Yeah.
But that just shows my ignorance.
No.
What is Lent all about? I mean, you prepared some thoughts on this.
Oh,
Can you-
yeah.
Can you
So,
talk with us about it?
Yeah. So what is Lent?
Yeah.
It's a 40-day purification and prayer, possible fasting, almsgiving, which began on Wednesday, more commonly referred to as Ash Wednesday. I believe it's a time of repentance, preparation for the Holy Week, and self-denial in our lives. So we deny ourselves and yield to Jesus or to God. I think it symbolizes the 40 days that Jesus spent in the desert right after his baptism. It's designed also to reflect on the suffering, death, and resurrection of Jesus, and it fosters spiritual renewal and transformation. It lasts 40 days, excludes Sundays, and begins 2 days ago, and will end on Thursday of the Holy Week. So that's some basics of Lent. I think it's
Is this
time
like a
of
Jewish
renewal.
tradition, or did Jesus
Well,
practice Lent?
I think it originated in the Catholic Church, like you said, but as the church under Luther began to splinter and go outside of the Catholic Church.
Uh-huh.
I believe that some others picked it up. I do believe that Episcopalians do it. I believe that Lutherans do it. And I actually think a lot of Christians do it. That, like I grew up in the Southern Baptist background all my life,
Yeah.
and as I became an adult, I began to look at Lent and began to look at, and I've tried it in different years. I probably didn't, one of the things that I didn't do, I was always thinking that Lent was about giving up something. And while it is about giving up something, I also believe that the focus on Lent is about prayer and it is about fasting, which typically gives up something. Like you can fast from your phone, you
Okay.
can fast from social media, you can fast food. Like some people do fasting between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m., which is basically sunrise to sundown.
Mm-hmm.
You're not really supposed to eat meat on Fridays during this time. And so that's why you have a lot of Catholic churches.
But you can't eat fish.
Yes, you can do fish.
That's in the
And-
Bible.
Yes. And so there's a lot of things to it. The other part that I didn't realize that I was studying is about the almsgiving, about giving to the poor and performing charitable acts or random acts of kindness during this
So is
time.
that something that people try to do extra on
Mhm.
top of what they're normally doing during this season of Lent?
Mhm.
Is Lent what leads up to Mardi Gras in New Orleans?
Well, so Mardi Gras leads up to Lent.
Mardi Gras. Oh, okay. So you do
take
Mardi Gras first.
and you party and all, and then the next day,
It's Lent,
yes,
and you.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and you.
Hello.
So you.
Is that someone calling in? They want to be live on the show.
No, it's a spam risk, and
Oh, okay.
so, and I forget that I have my ringer up.
I do too.
sometimes.
Let me check
Yeah.
mine. Just make sure.
So, it's the biggest thing though about Lent is that it spurs spiritual growth, and
Oh, wait a second.
uh-huh.
We got a comment here.
Yeah.
Eric says, "Can you read that?"
Yeah, it says I believe it started in 365 BC to mirror Moses' fast for 40 days, and he's right.
There's the
That is
biblical
correct.
connection. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
it was
Shout-
about
shout out Eric Richardson.
So, Eric, I actually think it was not only the 40 days, but it was also the 40 years of wandering in the wilderness. So I do believe that that's part of the symbolism as well. The 40 days that Jesus spent in the desert, but also the 40 years that the Israelites spent wandering and getting, because they went through a lot of what's the word? They went through a lot of transition of getting themselves right to go to the promised land. Like they had the golden calf. They continuously would commit sins, ask for forgiveness.
Sounds like me.
Yeah, they would continuously do, and I think that's part of the process, and the focus is these next 40 days is like Eric's talking about, is to focus really on your inward self and where you can give, you can make some changes in your life that maybe are not just for the next 40 days, but that are
40 days is not like a modern thing, right? We don't go 40 days.
I think you can. Yeah, that's what it is modern. I
It
mean,
is?
you do go 40 days.
Okay.
Like from Wednesday, the start was Wednesday, but if you haven't done anything and you're watching this and you want to participate in Lent, I would highly encourage you to do it, and you can start today, but the ideal is that you start on Wednesday and then it ends the Thursday before.
Is that 40 days later?
Mhm.
It ends the Wednesday before,
Thursday,
the Thursday before what?
Easter.
Easter. Okay.
Yes.
Wow, I'm learning stuff today. I didn't know this
Friday
stuff.
was good. Friday will be Good Friday, and then Saturday will be kind of the dead day or the day between the death and the resurrection.
You know, growing up in my high school, Southern Baptist, and the kids from my church and stuff, we kind of had a similar pattern. Friday and Saturday was like Mardi Gras, and then Sunday you were in church,
Yeah. So, but
where you ask for forgiveness.
yeah, but so like this.
We didn't go 40 days.
No,
We
but
barely made it a week.
yeah, but this is kind of like, it's really cool because what I like about it is that it's a very spiritual time, and
Hmm.
it's a very it's a very eye opening time. I'm using it this year to really. One of the posts changed it from 46 days to 40 days, and that would have been earlier in the year. And so, yeah, I would agree with that. I didn't know that, but I would take that for face value for what Eric is saying.
Eric
'Cause I
definitely
think
knows
he
what he's
knows.
talking
Yeah,
about.
I
Yeah.
think he knows
Yeah.
that. And what I also think that, one of the things, we used to be a member of a church, and in fact, I still go to it from time to time. I've been to it twice.
Do they celebrate Lent?
No,
Is
no,
Lent a
no,
celebration?
no. What I'm going to,
Oh, sorry.
sorry, but they have a temporal service. I think it's called a temporal service,
Uh huh.
and it's a very solemn time.
Okay.
There's no like music really to. It's just about talking about the sacrifices and about the preparing your, and I tell you, that's probably, I've never done that until about 10 years ago or 12 years ago. I guess it's 2013, so 13 years ago or 12 and a half years ago. And when we started doing that, it opened my eyes up because it's a very serious service. And this church does it the Wednesday before Easter. And I think it's one of probably the most um, faithful things a Christian can do is to, if you can find one in your area, is to um, go to that type of service because it is a very serious time and a somber time. And when the service is over, you just walk out. You don't like, hey man, how you doing? It's not like your normal church service where you're glad handing people. It's more of a serious tone, and it's taken from a very serious tone. It's candlelit, and then it's a very cool moment. And I think Lent is. I think we as the entire Christian faith could take a more serious approach to Lent. I really do. That's just my opinion now.
Yeah.
And I'm not here to judge or say that if you're not doing Lent, you're doing it wrong.
Right.
But I do think that people could take a more serious approach into their faith and by analyzing. And I think it's a great time to spend time with yourself and to, like, I was going to go out, Kathy went out of town this weekend, and I was going to join her later this weekend, and I've decided to stay back, and I'm going to spend just time on me. I'm not going to play golf Saturday or Sunday. I'm just going to spend time on me and try to look at some areas.
Is that like a spiritual thing?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Like I'm going to look at some areas in my own life that I could draw attention to and to pray about to make some changes in. I don't have everything together. Like Eric said, he was in Catholic school till 10th grade. Then he became a roofer, and I'm a roofer, and I don't have it all together. But I think that during this next 40 days, we would do good to ourselves, or we would, it would be good of ourselves to examine ourselves and see, just where we are in our faith journey and how we could get a deeper walk with Christ.
Yeah. That's always a good thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk a little bit about Mardi Gras?
Yeah, we can talk about Mardi Gras. I don't know that much about it.
I don't know anything about it.
Um,
Is it a spiritual celebration? Is it a religious thing?
I don't think Mardi Gras is much of a. I don't know. That would be somebody that would have to go to. I've never been to a Mardi Gras.
Is Mardi Gras like something that draws you closer to God?
I don't think so.
Is it a celebration of your faith?
I don't think so.
But it's a part of Lent?
No, it is. I think Mardi Gras is a big party, and I think that Mardi Gras is a party that involves a lot of worldly things, and then I think the next day they go to church. And
So if you're likely to take Lent seriously, do you also take Mardi Gras seriously?
I don't.
Okay. I just don't understand how Mardi Gras
But
ties
that's
into
me.
Lent.
But I think Mardi Gras, that's a good question. And I'm not sure that Mardi Gras.
Maybe Andrew can figure it out for
I
us.
think Mardi Gras is a part of Lent, but I don't think it's for spiritual reasons. I think it's for more of a worldly reason. I could be wrong, though, on that.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I have no clue. Okay.
I know it's not in the Bible.
Mardi Gras is not in the
No.
Bible? So, okay, so he's blowing this up. What's that say?
Mardi Gras is Fat Tuesday, celebration before the somber 40-day Lenten season, which begins on Ash Wednesday. It acts as a last hurrah to indulge in the rich foods before you go into Lent. So, yeah, I can see what they're
Okay.
saying there.
All right.
But I also think Mardi Gras has expanded to beyond just indulging in the
It's
foods.
it's
that
more than
maybe are
banana bread.
prohibited. Yeah, I think it's there you go. So I think, and I would agree
Oh,
with
wait
what
a
he
second.
said.
Wait a second. I can't read very good that far away.
He says he thinks Mardi Gras comes from ancient pagan rituals.
Oh,
and I would not
shoot.
disagree with that.
Again, Eric Richardson knows what he's talking
Yeah.
about on this stuff.
Yeah, and I think Mardi Gras is a big party.
Yeah.
And I think they've expanded on the indulgence even
Okay.
beyond food.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, if that's the definition of Mardi Gras, I think that most Americans live
Yeah.
Mardi Gras 365.
Well, yeah, you could be right about that too.
Yeah. So Lent would be like a carve out.
Yeah.
Let's take 40 days and cancel the sweet foods and eat fish on Friday.
Well, I've given up several things, and I'm trying to be a little bit more.
Are you eating fish today?
I actually may go eat fish tonight.
Really?
Uh-huh.
What kind of fish?
Regular fish. I don't know if I'll eat fried or not because I have.
We're
I
talking
know
about
Monday through
Trout,
Thursday.
redfish,
I
catfish.
know I'm not eating anything fried since either Sunday or Monday.
Ooh, you're doing good, Rodney.
Yeah.
You are looking good, man.
Well, I don't know about
You must have
that.
dropped a few pounds.
We'll see. Here's the thing. Today's the weigh day, and I didn't weigh before I left, so I'll weigh this evening.
Have you still been doing your workouts?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm trying. That's one of the areas that I'm trying to improve upon. I got sick, and so I didn't work out as much. I did walk yesterday. I did work out the day before, and I'll either work out today or maybe tomorrow, and I'll try to maybe pick up one Sunday afternoon as well.
Got to check the time here. It looks like we're running down to our last 12 minutes.
I worked out this morning, but that was a little different. I don't know if Kathy really wants me to talk about that, so. Wow, it just got really silent there.
Awkward
Wow.
silence. Andrew, I think I'm turning red.
Why is it? I worked out this morning.
Stop.
I just had a good time with it.
Okay, stop.
It's all right, man.
Steve, what's the rating outside this room?
Rodney's the Michael Phelps of working.
Wow.
Steve. Folks, that's Steve.
Eric, help me out here, buddy. Help me out, Eric.
That's the
Hey,
great.
you know what?
Oh,
The
go ahead.
next time we meet,
When is that?
if I'm not mistaken, is March 6th.
March 6th. Are you going to be here?
I am.
I hope to be here as well.
Do you know when? Do you know what day that is?
It's a Friday.
Well, it is a Friday.
Okay. Friday, March 6th.
It's a special day for a special person.
Uh,
It's a special day for a special person.
what day?
We talk about them quite often.
Is it Michael Phelps' birthday?
No, we don't talk about Michael Phelps that much. March 6th is a special day for a special person. And so,
Is it
just if he catches this, if he wants to catch this, I'm not going to mention his
Oh,
name.
I know who it is.
So
It's the greatness.
No. It's so.
Come
if
on,
you
Rodney, let me
catch
say who it
this-
is.
If you are catching this, my dear friend,
It's.
I'm either coming March 5th or March 7th to your area.
I was
And
just texting with him
we're going
last
to play
night.
golf. We're
and
going
this
to play
morning.
golf.
He's got a very popular podcast.
So you need to keep it open on March 5th or March 7th.
And he recently redesigned his logo, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, it is. All right, man.
Do you know the animal
So we
that
got
his
the
logo is?
Donkey.
It's a donkey.
Yep.
That's it.
All right. So here we go.
We're down to the
few
last
thoughts.
10 minutes,
Last
okay?
few thoughts.
Okay, last few thoughts.
And we may not can stretch it 10 minutes, but
Are we scatter
what's your
shooting?
what's your scatter? I'll scatter shoot for 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's your free will. What do you got?
Okay, so I don't want to put you in an awkward position.
No, you won't. I just put you in one, so you have every right to put me in one.
Okay, so what kind of exercise were you doing this morning?
Oh no, I'm not going to go there. Kathy would kill me.
Okay, so let's talk about.
I was indulging. Okay.
Okay, Rodney, we had a let's talk about business. Okay,
All right.
so we had a sales meeting at your place, and Reese was
Monday?
there,
Lee,
and Lee Denny was there. Kathy was there. I was there. You gave a presentation. You talked about the importance of revenue targets this year.
Yes.
And more specifically, what I want to talk about is sales incentives.
Yes.
Do you think that sales incentives are necessary for salespeople to actually do their job? What's the role of? Why are you doing sales incentives?
I
What
don't
you're
think
thinking
it's
behind
necessary for people to do their job, but I think it adds to the element.
that? Okay.
I've been around companies where they offered big things and they never kept them. And then I've been around companies to where there was incentives galore and people were giving away watches, people were giving out different things. I think incentives can play an important role, and I think they can do what they're supposed to do. But I also think that you have to have a active and you have to have a you got to instill energy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's hard to do for owners. It's hard for me to do sometimes, to always be energetic. I'm not always energetic. I walk in some days and
Rodney, you are like Mr. Energy.
Well, but sometimes I don't care how energetic a person comes across as, I think sometimes you can come in and not be energetic, and you can be deflated just by the what am I trying to say? Just because of the negatives that come with the job. I mean, I don't care how well you tell me your company is, you're going to have some challenges and some negatives. And the problem becomes and I think where we as owners, and I'm really trying to work around that this year, is that we get bogged down in the day-to-day, and sometimes we get bogged down in the challenges of life, and then we get bogged down. And so when you get bogged down and then it's our responsibility to uplift our team all the time. And I really think that sometimes we need to be uplifted. And so who does that? So that'd be a question. How would you answer that? Because you're a coaching consultant. So how would you answer who's going to be there to uplift the owner?
Well, that's a great question. Most of the time, there's nobody there.
Because sometimes I feel like we're out on an island all of our own.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes I love my wife dearly, but she's starting to catch a glimpse of what sometimes maybe I deal with. And she really has helped me in the last couple of weeks. In the last 3 weeks of taking things off the plate. I'm plugging you right now, Kathy. Please remember this. But there are times when, as an owner, like I try to get Reese to understand sometimes what I go through, but he's not capable of it because he's not sitting in that seat and he's not wearing those shoes. Mm-hmm. And I think, and I'd love, if Eric, you're still watching, I would love to even hear maybe how and I know what his answer is going to be. I just go surfing. I would love to be able to surf at his age.
Yeah.
I know he's a little bit younger than me.
Oh, he's a young man.
But he still surfs, and I think that's incredible that he still surfs.
What's the best sales incentive you ever remember participating in as a salesperson?
As a salesperson.
You spent some years in sales before you went to company ownership. Do you remember any incentives that stuck out to you?
I think probably the best was trips, or like we were talking about earlier, we implied it, but Chuck, like right after we met in Miami, he was going on a trip that the company was paying for, where he went on a 5 or 7 day cruise out of Galveston. Yeah. And I think that could be an incentive. For the first time, I feel like I've qualified and past years, but for the first time, I've got a vendor that's going to take me and Kathy to Belize.
Let's play a little game, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to name the incentive, and you give it a score from 1 to 10.
Okay. That's great.
And how motivating for you, or maybe how motivating you think it would be for salespeople based on your belief, okay? 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
You ready?
Okay. Yep.
Here we go. An extra day off.
3.
3.
And can I ask? Can I respond to that?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, if you're in sales, really, you control your schedule anyway.
You should. You know, some people are W-2 and they're required
Yeah.
to work.
But to me, an extra day off is okay.
Okay.
I mean,
It's a 3.
Yeah,
Not
Go
that
ahead.
big. Okay. Rolex watch.
7.
7. Okay.
And I'm not big on Rolex.
One of those
much.
big championship like wrestling belts, you know?
I put that as a 7 or an 8 as well.
7 or 8. Okay. How about your
Mhm.
name on a trophy? You know, where everybody gets their name on it
In
for
fact, you
every
just
month.
gave me an idea. A name on a trophy?
Yeah, so the trophy is greatest salesperson of the company, and a winner is named every month, and you get your name on that trophy.
I would put the trophy for me. This is for me. 4.
4.
Yeah. Trophies don't do much for me.
Okay.
I've won trophies in tennis, golf. I've won trophies, and like I don't even know where half those trophies are now.
Okay. How about just straight cash money? Just hand you Benjamins.
Probably a 4 or 5 as well, because I'm going to invariably. Let's say you gave me $300 for going out and knocking 50 doors this week.
Okay.
I'm gonna go put gas on it. I'm gonna take my wife out to eat, and it's gone.
So it's only a 3.
Yeah,
How about your name on a
but
sign?
the watch. Going back to the watch real quick, the watch. Anytime I put that on, it's gonna remind me
that you were a champion.
that I qualified and got that.
Yeah.
And that to me is more important.
But you gave that a 7,
Well, maybe an 8.
maybe an 8. Okay.
Yeah.
How about your name on a sign in front of the business, salesperson of the month?
That's 7 or an 8.
7 or
I
8.
think that's important.
That's important.
You walk in, or you walk up, and yeah.
So the Vandergrift dealership in Arlington, you know, just up the road here, they used to allow their number one salesperson to record the radio spot for their, for their car specials the following month. So
Really?
somebody would say, "Hey, I'm so and so. I'm Billy Bob, the number one salesperson at Vandergrift, and I want to tell you about what we're having, here on the car lot today. We got 2.99% financing. We've got every make and model in the color that you want. Come and see us today. We're offering a free can of Coke if you come and take a test drive." I don't know what he would say, but he would definitely say, "I'm so and so, and I'm the number one
I like
salesperson." You like
I
that?
like that. Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you?
9.
Go? That's a 9.
Yeah.
What makes that a 9?
Because you're actually helping that salesman there.
Yeah.
That salesman's helped you, and you're helping him.
Okay, so you like that one?
See,
a
I
lot.
think it's a give and go. And
Okay.
sometimes salesmen forget that part, but I think it's a give and go.
What do you mean give and go?
Well, I think salesmen need to do their part, and then as an owner, where I failed a lot of times, they need to do their part, and I think it's a give and go.
Okay.
If a salesman goes out and does his part, then I think that's why I like that ideal so much.
Yeah.
It's because if that salesman is a top salesman and he's delivered business to your business, and you turn around and reward him by saying, "Hey, you're going on the radio ad next month," I think that's a
Okay.
I think that's
So that's a big one.
that's a double. That's a win-win.
Yeah.
I think too often owners and salesmen both forget about the win-win.
Well, Rodney, we're in the last 60 seconds, so I'm going to ask you one more,
Ask me.
and then you'll have to close us off here. So the last one is based on what ABC Supply does, and a lot of the supply houses do.
I'm out on that.
They recognize their number one people and give them a trip. What do you think about these trips? Trips to the Caribbean,
I'm gonna
trips
pass.
to paradise?
I'm gonna pass.
Scale of 1 to 10, how
I'm going
motivating
to
is that?
I'm going to Belize from Roadrunner, and I'm going to Belize because by Roadrunner, and I'm appreciative of it. I want to thank Rick, Chris, Jason for doing that, setting the criteria from the word go.
Yeah, just
And
go
they-
ahead and close us out, Rodney.
And they kept the criteria, and I just appreciate that very much. And that's all I'll say about it. That's all I'll say about any other supply manufacturer deals. And if you're watching and you're not with them, I'm sorry if you are hurt by that, but yeah, I'm over it and done and moved on.
Well, I was talking specifically about you
I'm done.
offering a trip to your salespeople.
Yeah, but I hear you. Okay, and I think that should slide down, and I have done that, and I am doing that. If you get to over $1 million or whatever, I'm going to give you a trip, and I'm going to honor that. And you can. It's here on. It's now Reese and Lee. It's now on a podcast, so it will be done.
I think you put
Call
that
me out if I don't do it, just like I did just then.
I
So
think
call
you
me
did
out
that
if
on
I
the
don't
sales
do it.
meeting. You offered a trip if they hit certain
yeah.
criteria. Yeah.
Yeah, and guys, if I don't do it, call me out, just like I just did, just a few minutes ago in a roundabout way.
All right, Rodney. Closing thoughts. We're over our time, man. Let's wrap this up.
Well, I think here's the thing about today. I think the Olympics are great. It's going to end with a bang this weekend. Closing ceremony is Sunday. Yeah, I'm kind of a 4 or 5 on the opening and closing ceremonies. I think they get too long sometimes. But I think it's a cool aspect of that country, showing off its what it's really great in. But then I think there's some compelling stories in watching the Olympics. And as a 60-year-old, the Olympics still draw my attention. It's so compelling things. I love sports. I love team sports. To be honest, I love college basketball, but I haven't watched as much this year just because I'm kind of out on the NIL and the transfer portal, and I think it's ruining the college game, in my opinion. That's another topic for another time, and we have already talked about that. And then I think, I think, one, I'm also kind of trying to be more faithful and not be as combative or argumentative on things. I can be an argumentative person at times, and I'm trying to work on that. That's one of the downfalls or one of the big flaws I have sometimes, and just trying to work on my faith and work on Lent and trying to become more of a faith person. And so I appreciate that from a standpoint and trying to grow my faith. And so if you see me out there and I'm tripping up, kindly remind me of that. Maybe message me or whatever and keep me accountable as well, because I think that's the big thing to growing your faith is keeping each other accountable, whether you participate in Lent or not. And so that's just my thoughts and my view.
Yeah. Well, this has been Tiger Talks with Rodney Lawson. Rodney,
Yep.
man, you.
Like straps on a tiger, we got you covered at Tiger Roofing.
Oh, I love that slogan, man. You lit it up today, Rodney. That was really good. You are like the Michael Phelps of podcasters.
Eric, appreciate you chiming in. Anybody else listening?
Steve
I
and
wanna give a
Andrew on the
shout out
boards.
I do want to give a shout
Okay.
out to somebody. He listens quite a bit, and if you're listening today, I think the world of you, David Wasserman. If you're listening, congratulations. I believe number 2 is on the way. I think I saw that. If not, my apologies if I jumped ahead of something that's not there. So he has a great family, and David watches us, and he is an ABC rep, and I love him to death. I need you to leave Fort Worth and move closer. And you know what I'm talking about there, buddy. So appreciate you and hope everything's going well in your side of the world. And so that's a shout out to my buddy,
Cool.
David.
This is Tiger Talks. Make it a great day. Thanks
Yep.
for watching.
Thank you. Bye now.